Being able to use video is such a useful skill, even if you don't go into the, into the media field. It gives them a place to go after school where they can do something that's productive. And I think that was something that for a while we were really lacking, because I think the science, the social studies, that's only part of what we should be doing, and that's only developing part of a child. But we have to have a variety of other activities and other places where their interests can be tapped. And when you go into a classroom and you do a project, the students can get excited about it. And yeah, it's hard work, but I think the students really get proud of what they see at the end. And I think that's the key, and I think that's really the magic to it all.
Hello, welcome to the 4th episode of Mayfair News. My name is Amaya.
And my name is Zach. We recently celebrated Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
I went into education because I liked working with kids. And I mean, that was, at this point, a long time ago. And as I've been in education for longer, I think developing kids is the most exciting thing about being in education. Watching them grow, watching the kids that I've worked with in 2nd grade, and you see them in 7th and 8th grade, and you see them finishing school, that's, to me, kind of what keeps me in education.
Oh, that's how you determine if it's
Yeah, so.
I think so.
I think it's been a really positive thing for Mayfair. In addition to looking for things for kids to get engaged in, and I think it attracts a wide variety of kids, and I think we've had a lot of girls involved lately too, which is important. I like to have boys and girls. It's been, I think, very positive because the kids get to see themselves, and it's really interesting. It's like they'll see the Mayfair News and they'll be like, oh, I know where that is, and I know where that is. It's kind of like it's like the news from where they are. When the kids get to use the equipment for the first time, they really do get excited. I think sometimes it's almost like they're a little bit shy to want to do too much. It's like, no, you have to, you can push the buttons on it, and you can focus, and you try to, encourage them to do something. I mean, one thing is we got a drone this year, and the kids were in disbelief when it was like, wait a minute, you're letting us fly the drone? Yeah. I think it's a very effective tool for student voice, because one of the things, at the beginning of the year, I find myself trying to motivate them for stories, and I find myself feeding them stories. And then as you move toward the middle and the end of the year, one of the things I've noticed is that the kids will come to me, hey, can we do a story about this team? Can we do, we would love to find out more about how the school works. What's in the basement of Mayfair? Is it haunted? The students kind of are interested in different things, and it gives them an avenue to try to look at what's going on. One of the things I've noticed, and this is not just with media, but with anything that you do, sometimes you approach a lesson in one way, and it will get a certain set of kids that might not have been so interested in some of the other lessons, and it'll get them really engaged. And then you switch and you're doing something a little bit different, and you have another set of kids, and they're really excited about it. And I think the more tools that you have in your toolbox, the more ways you're going to engage the kids. Because I mean, really, it's our job to engage everybody. It's a powerful tool, but it's definitely, technology is a great tool because it meets kids where they are.